Apple didn't just release a chip, they launched a technological time bomb, one that's already 5 years ahead of every other tech company on the planet. With 38 trillion operations per second and spatial computing baked in, this isn't just faster, it's the future. And here's the twist, it's not even made for your iPhone. Everyone's watching OpenAI, Google, and Meta battle it out in the AI arms race. But the real juggernaut? It's Apple. And almost nobody sees it coming. What if I told you Apple has been quietly developing a game-changing AI chip that just left the competition in the dust? Apple didn't just release a chip, they launched a technological time bomb, one that's already 5 years ahead of every other tech company on the planet. The new M4 chip has quietly shifted the future of mobile AI, and the industry isn't ready. This isn't a hype cycle, it's a master plan. Apple's M4, built on second-gen 3nm architecture, is a neural powerhouse. At its core is a next-gen neural engine capable of 38 trillion operations per second. That's not just a bump in performance, it's a quantum leap from the M2. By Apple's estimates, this new chip can process machine learning tasks up to 60% faster while using significantly less power. That's a massive win for battery life and mobile efficiency. So what does this mean in real-world terms? Picture this. Your iPad can now live translate a conversation in real time without connecting to the cloud. It can generate complex visual designs, complete with layout and color schemes, simply from a rough sketch. It can edit 4K video, clean audio, and apply cinematic effects, all locally, on device, and in seconds. This kind of AI acceleration opens up new workflows for creators. Imagine musicians generating sample packs and mastering audio tracks right on their tablet. Or architects rendering 3D concepts while walking through a site. Students can write essays, summarize entire textbooks, or solve complex equations with real-time feedback, all without an internet connection. That's the promise of M4-level processing. These capabilities once required server racks and expensive GPUs. Now they live in a device you can carry in your backpack. It's the democratization of high-performance AI. But here's where things get really interesting. The M4 isn't debuting on the iPhone. It's launching on the new iPad Pro. And according to analysts, it's engineered for Apple's broader spatial computing ambitions. This chip wasn't just made for apps. It was made for experiences, immersive, intelligent, and adaptive. The Vision Pro headset is the tip of the iceberg. Apple envisions a future where the device becomes an extension of your senses. The M4 chip enables real-time environment mapping, AI-powered eye tracking, and dynamic scene awareness. It's not just about processing, it's about perceiving. The M4 makes it possible to run generative AI models directly on device. That means your virtual assistant can summarize meetings, generate to-do lists, and even write emails, all without calling the cloud. It's faster, it's private, and it's Apple's way of sidestepping the data surveillance business model. Apple's tight vertical integration is its true secret weapon. While companies like Qualcomm and Intel create chips that must support many devices, Apple tailors its silicon specifically for its own hardware and software stack. This enables levels of optimization that competitors can't touch. Every transistor in the M4 is tuned to work harmoniously with iPad OS and Vision OS. From RAM management to GPU acceleration to neural inference, Apple engineers co-develop features alongside hardware teams. This unity means Apple devices feel faster and last longer, not just in battery life, but in useful lifespan. Now let's compare that to the competition. The Snapdragon X Elite is Qualcomm's answer to Apple's M series. It offers impressive raw specs and boasts a powerful NPU, but lacks the same software harmony. Intel's Meteor Lake focuses on hybrid computing with new E-cores, yet struggles with thermal throttling and energy efficiency in mobile form factors. NVIDIA dominates the cloud, but their chips are power-hungry and require massive cooling. They're not built for portable consumer-level devices. In real benchmarks, Apple's M4 holds its own, even outperforming dedicated AI accelerators in tasks like image generation, voice synthesis, and object recognition. What takes 10 seconds on a Snapdragon chip might take 3 on an M4. And that difference compounds when you use AI every day. But perhaps the most important point is this. Apple didn't get here overnight. They've been building to this moment for years. In 2019, Apple filed patents describing modular, scalable neural architectures. Before ChatGPT, before OpenAI became a household name, Apple saw the future. and began constructing it silently. Apple's AI roadmap is defined by execution, not announcement. From the M1 to M4, each generation has increased neural throughput, added specialized encoders, and improved thermal scaling. It's a slow, steady climb to on-device superintelligence. And the M5? Rumors suggest it could include distributed neural layers, allowing for localized federated learning. Your device would adapt to you over time, learning your preferences, speech, habits, and even your health signals, all processed on-device, fully private. There's talk of new sensors too, heat mapping, blood oxygen prediction, even gesture recognition embedded into the chip's fabric. It's not just AI on a device, it's AI in the device's DNA. This trend has implications far beyond Apple. As they normalize high-performance, private, on-device AI, competitors will be forced to shift their strategies. Cloud-based AI won't cut it for latency-sensitive applications. The next generation of tech will have to be fast, local, and efficient. And that's where Apple is already positioned. Their ecosystem, from iPhones to iPads to MacBooks and now spatial devices, is being retrofitted to run powerful AI agents that feel like extensions of you. If you've noticed Apple's recent focus on assistive tools, adaptive speech, live captioning, ambient health data, it's not random. It's a precursor to a new kind of user experience, predictive, responsive, and almost invisible. Imagine waking up and your device already knows your schedule, mood, and energy level. It suggests meals, curates your media, manages notifications, and even updates loved ones about your ETA, all silently, seamlessly, securely. This is not science fiction. It's the next iteration of personal computing, and the M4 chip is a giant leap in that direction. So what does all this mean for the future of devices? We're moving from interaction to intuition, and Apple's playing the long game. They don't want to just dominate the smartphone or tablet market. They want to create the next paradigm and own the intelligence layer of your life. Meanwhile, competitors are scrambling. Google's pushing ahead with its Tensor chip line. Microsoft is investing in Copilot and Azure AI integration. Meta is testing its own AI assistants, but none of them have Apple's seamless hardware-software synergy. Apple isn't building the flashiest demos. They're building the deepest foundation. So has Apple already won the AI chip war? Or is this just the opening move in a much bigger game? Want to stay ahead of the AI curve? Hit like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and share this video with a fellow tech thinker. We break the silence around future tech, one myth at a time. This is Tech Mythos.